I will show you one of the most important dish and popular dish we do in north of Italy. Start with the cooking risotto. Let me explain. We have two different kind of risotto we need to cook. We start with the normal rice, just boiled, but we need to boil the overcooked, about 35 to 40 minutes. When it's very nice and soft, we blend it with a little bit of its own water and a little bit of saffron. And then we have this kind of cream. Yellow, thick. This is just rice with the water and saffron, overcooked and blended. With this one, we will put on a baking paper and we will make it dry in the oven at 80 degrees for about 3 hours. In the end, when it's nice and dry, will become all together. We will coming out from the paper, and we will have this crispy rice. And after, before we serve it, we will deep fry it. It is another funny consistency. It looks like chip, the normal chips you can find in the market for a teenager today, but it's not chips, it's just a rice. Okay, now I will show you how I cook the risotto. Little bit of extra virgin olive oil, little bit of butter, chopped onions, okay, for this risotto we need to make a beetroot juice. How we make a beetroot juice? It's just normal raw beetroot you buy in the market. Any juice machine you can use at home for make a fruit juice. And then we have a beetroot juice. Look at the color, very ink, but it's very nice in the end. I will show you the final plate. Then after saute the onions with the butter, we add the rice, about 80 grams per portion. We will add a little bit of white wine. Let's reduce the white wine. And then we start to cook with the beetroot juice and a little bit of vegetable stock. And then let the rice cook for 15 to 17 minutes. Depends how you like the tasting of the rice, but for me, take 15 minutes to cook the risotto. Okay. After we spend 15 minutes to cook the risotto, we will have this kind of risotto, dry. Look at the color, how much is nice, like I told you before. Okay? So when it's ready the risotto, we give a rest for about 20 seconds. After that, we can add the butter. Why we give a rest to the risotto? It's very important because we know the butter is one of the fat is coming liquid very fast. So if we put inside the risotto, as soon as we take them out from the fire, will be not we don't have an emulsion, but will be a melted risotto. So if the risotto is a little bit more cold, with this job we put a lot of air inside the risotto, so we have a nice finalized tasting. Parmesan cheese. So butter and parmesan. Keep always a little bit of hot stock on the side. Done. That's it. This is the final consistency risotto should be. Not liquid, not very hard, but nice and creamy. Now we are ready for plating. Before plating, I want to explain to you how we make Gorgonzola cream. Gorgonzola cream, we start like a normal white sauce with butter, flour. We make a roux. We melt it with the butter, we add the flour, we mix very fast, and then we add the milk. We bring it to the boil for about 2-3 minutes. When the consistency is done, and we like the consistency, we blend it with a touch of Gorgonzola cheese inside. The most famous blue cheese from Italy. Then after that we pull down and we can put in a bottle, but if you don't have a bottle at home, it's not a problem. You can use a simple like a spoon, and you keep in a nice container or in a cup, you keep this sauce. It's very important the consistency of the risotto, because the rice go dry very fast. So don't make to the exactly consistency, because after if the guest or you as well take more time for eating because you are busy to talking or explain something, after your risotto can be too much dry and it's not a nice tasting with the palate. So we plating, we start in the middle of the plate. Now use Gorgonzola cream. Capers. Baby capers, easily found. You can find in any supermarket. After that, we will grate the fresh lemon on the top of the risotto. And then in the end, we will use these funny chips of saffron rice. We'll broken by hand. We will put on top by your fantasy. This is the final risotto. Anyway, the crispy rice I put smaller, just for give a lot of different points where you can find a different tasting. Cheesy, creamy and crispy of the saffron risotto. But you can put a big piece in the middle. Just up to you, up to your fantasy. How you like to do the plate, and how you like to surprise your guests.